Okay.
All right. All right. I'm so excited to see all of you. I've missed you. I've missed you. I've got to see Tanya, but I've missed you, Mary, and I missed you, Alice. So this is a mastermind call where we're talking about the $1 Million Speaker Summit. It is right around the corner. I am so excited. And as part of your program, you get to speak for 5 minutes on stage. And the purpose of this speech is to show the audience that you don't need 30 minutes or an hour to get your point across and to make an impact, right? So I will give you all a 5-minute formula, which you can use, and it outlines, just detail, and it has a lot of room in there for, important facts. So you'll see that, you'll get that. I didn't want to give it to you ahead of time because I don't expect you to have it for this call, but we will have another call where you'll practice it and then come on the call and get some coaching, because of course I want you to win. All right. So that's coming up. I'm so excited because the 5-minute you'll do it for this, but you'll have it for the rest of your life. And you'll have the formula for the rest of your life. And you could put it on YouTube, and you can use it to promote your book, and you can use it for anything for the rest of your life. It's so exciting, so dynamic, and so powerful. Now, with the 5-minute, we don't have formal introductions because you don't spend 2 minutes introducing somebody who's only speaking at 5. However, so it's built in. You'll introduce yourself. So this is the only speech besides your 1-minute pocket speech or your videos or something like that, your 3-minute videos, that you will actually introduce yourself when you speak. When you do a 10-minute, a 15-minute, 30-minute or beyond, you don't introduce yourself. You have someone formally introduce you. Okay, so there's that. So that's one thing I wanted to talk to you about. And again, I'll give you that. And before the end of the call, we'll talk about the schedule. The other thing is that the $1 Million, there's going to be a panel, and you're all on the panel. Now, in the past, this panel was all about selling the mastermind. But what I'm sharing with you today is that I'm not going to sell another mastermind this year. All right. Instead, I'm going to sell a retreat. Okay. The retreat is in Puerto Vallarta. I am going to next week to secure the location. I think I've found just the right location for the retreat. Now, this retreat, of course, is not included in your program because I didn't even know about it. It's a whole separate deal. But I wanted to tell you in case you wanted to come. I only have 5 spots left, already sold, and 5 spots left for you all. If you want to come, when the time comes, you'll need to jump on it, because I know those will be filled. It's all about speaker breakthrough, and it's all about going deep with what you've already learned, right? If you were going deep and you were on a level and you said, well, where am I now after the mastermind? To be honest, I would say about a 3. There's so much more for you to go to reach the 10th level, or I guess 10 level up here. It's all about speaker breakthrough. Only people that have taken my training can go. This is not for somebody off the street. It is not, I'm sorry, Tanya, for your husband. It is not a vacation. It's where we can have a safe place to go really deep story with ourselves, with what we want to get out of speaking in the audience, all of it. It's not a vacation. I'm not taking you to the beach, right? And I struggled with that because other retreats, you go to the beach. No, we will go whale watching. We will have fun activities. There won't be any alcohol. No, none of that stuff, because I don't want any altered mind. The last day we'll have a celebration and we'll dress up, and yes, there'll be plenty of alcohol at that time for anybody who should want to have a drink or two. So anyways, that's coming. So your panel, so you might go, well, what am I going to talk about the panel? You're going to talk about you were in the mastermind, and I'm going to call this retreat a mastermind, but I want you to know it's not a 6-month program. Okay. It's an 8-day program. And part of that, to be honest with you ladies, is just because of my grief, dealing with my grief. You know, early on, it was kind of like I was still in the shock mode, and you know, and now I'm really in that mode where I just have to take care of myself. I'm not quite sure what my direction is, and I just don't think I want to get tied into a long, you know, extended program, because I do want to travel more. So I thought, well, what can I do to travel more? This time I'm taking it to PV, but next time might be Costa Rica. Next time it might be somewhere else.
Right.
So, you know, so that's kind of where my head and heart right now is. I just, so I think 8 days is good. And then the speaker training, there will be the speaker training that people have to go to so they know our language. I talk about systems and attention grabbers and professional stories. So they'll have to know the lingo.
Right.
So that's what's going on. So when the panel, it's all, like I said, I'm going to call it a mastermind retreat. So you still want to talk about what you got out of the mastermind and all of that. So there's nothing that should change or alter your testimony at all. I just wanted to give you a heads up so you're not surprised, you know, at the end of selling something totally different. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then the third piece of this is service. All right. Learning the back end of an event, especially a virtual event. Now, it's totally volunteer. I mean, you know, if you can't, you can't. But what most of my students and mastermind superstars have done is help me out with the event. So where do I need help? Registration. Now, I have my virtual assistant who's going to do it, but I'd like you to learn some of the back end, right? So somebody for, you know, an hour to 2 hours on the day before, it's like 4 to 6 to help my virtual assistant. She'll have the list and everything. What I want you to do is be a greeter. I don't know if you've met Beverly. How many of you have met Beverly? Beverly has been with me for 10 years. She's super, super good at what she does, but she's not a greeter, if you know what I mean, you know?
Right.
Just not a happy greeter. She's very, you know, laid back behind the scenes, and I need a happy, you know, greeter. So that's one job. And then another job is, is just being, you know, kind of being at the help. Anybody that has 2 computers, this would be good for. Kind of being at the help desk, and having one computer on one Zoom and having the other computer where you are here. And then you just see if anybody comes in. And if someone comes in, you ask, you know, they ask you a question, like most of the time, it's, how do I get to the main room? Hello. And then you take them to the dashboard and you have training on that, but it's just to be there. And because CJ is going to be my co-pilot, like he has been in the past.
Right.
He's got a lot to do with the music, you know, that kind of thing. And he's going to be a sponsor. So he's going to have his own booth. So, you know, so that kind of thing. And then the third project is just someone that at the end of every break, lunch or breaks, they pop into all of the rooms and they tell people it's time to come back. It's time to come back. Of the sponsor room. So what am I talking about there? Let me show you the sponsor rooms. And again, if you all want to, like, between yourselves trade, you know, do something for a day and then switch, I mean, I'm all cool with that. But it's a great, what isn't it for you? It's a great way to see how an event is run virtually. And when I do it live, I have you do it live with me, you know, so because there's things going on that you don't see when you're just a guest. All of you, this is your next step. Maybe putting on a 3-day event, but putting on a 1-day event. And you need all these same elements to run a successful one-day event, because you're too busy and valuable to try to like be doing all this stuff. You stay in the zone of your genius, right? And not go, oh, I got to now, oh, I got to do this, and oh, I got to do that, and you know. So this is a good way for you to see, oh, I get it. Because everything, if you've gone $1 million, which you all did last year, everything ran smooth, right? That's because of people. All right, so let me show you the dashboard. It's the same dashboard as last year. All right, so you've seen it last year. Okay, so let me go to share my screen and show you the dashboard. All right, so all of you see that? Yes?
Yes.
Okay, so this is where people will come. This is the main room. That is, you know, where it's going to be a different Zoom link than this one. The link you're on now, however, will be the help desk, because I have 2 Zoom accounts just for this. All right. So the help desk will take you to this room. The main event will go to where CJ and myself are. The sponsor booths, right? They're right here. So these are the sponsors. And every break, right? Every break, they have their own Zoom links. I don't control it. Some bigger events, you know, they control it, and they have a multitude of computers in their studio, right? But I'm not that big of an operation, and I'm not going to do that. You know, like Tony Robbins, he's got like 5,000 people coming. So they've got, you can only have so many per room. So they've got a lot big operation. But here I just let people have their own. And so you at break, whoever does this job, they'll go in and go, okay, Jason, you know, we're starting now. And that's it. You don't sit there and babysit them. You just pop in and remind them. And they're going to do whatever they do. If they're really close to making a sell, they're not going to stop and come right in. And it's okay. Our job is just to go, okay, it's starting. Okay, it's starting. Right? So you just jump into each of these rooms and say, okay, it's starting. Okay, it's starting. Okay, it's starting. The main group is starting, you know, and you interrupt them. They're going to be talking to one person, 2 people. Oh, excuse me, it's starting. And my sponsors know this, know that you're going to do that. Okay. Got it? And everything is here. The schedule is here. And everybody has a schedule. You can print the schedule. If you know me, which you all do, I stick pretty darn close to the schedule. All right. So you can pretty much live by this schedule. Let me make sure it prints okay. Okay, so there we go. So it prints okay. Let me make sure that everything is in order. Let me double check. Okay, I'm going to double check that. Okay. Okay, so that, oops, okay. Screen is stopped. Okay, perfect. So that's it. So those three things. One person from like 4 to 6 on the 21st. And probably just 4 to 5. Let me see what I have on here. Because I do have the pre-event. Now see, it only printed 1 page. That's exactly what I need to find out. Stuff like that. You know, why did it only print 1 page? And that's like a CJ thing. Okay. All right. Oh, no, it printed on both sides. Oh, how clever. Okay. So Wednesday, the meet and greet is 4 to 6. Oh, 2 to 4, 2 to 4 Pacific is registration. 2 to 4 is registration. I have to make sure I've got that. And then 4 to 6 is the meet and greet. Okay, we've got a sponsor speaking at that. Okay, I got to make sure that is everywhere because that's changed a little bit. So anyway, otherwise, nothing has changed. Everything is the way it was last year. I just have to verify my registration times. because I think an email went out that might have been a little different. Okay, so that's that. So those 3 jobs: registration, help desk, and popping into each booth after right when we get started. And like I say, you can all do one day, because there's 3 of you. You can all kind of interchange if you want, or you can all just say, I want to do this job. So any questions about that?
You know what, Arby, I've told you this before, but I want to put this out there. I am a keynote on the 22nd, okay, at another entirely separate event that I have to be present for during the day. And then I'll be speaking, I think it's like at 5:30 Pacific. So that day is out.
No,
But what I want to say, if there's a meet and greet, I do that reflexively. I love it. If anything like that, I'm more than happy to volunteer for. I mean, it's in my comfort zone.
So can you do the registration then on the, see registration? Oh,
yeah, on the 21st.
Do the 22nd, because it's all, wait a minute. The red, okay, so yeah. So, okay, so Wednesday, so see, my dates are wrong here. So thank you. So it's the 21st. That's why I'm double checking. 21st, Thursday. Yeah, my dates are,
yeah, the 21st.
21, that's why. I got to fix this.
21st is Wednesday, yeah.
21st. So why don't you take the meet in? Why don't you take the registration? I'm going to verify that it's 2 to 4. I might have changed it and made it later, but
I'll just clear the day. Yeah.
okay. Registration is Dr. Mary. Okay, good. Thank you. And then we'll all support you on the 22nd of not being there, because the panel will not be until the 23rd.
Okay, the panel is the 23rd.
Panel is the 23rd. That'll be Friday. Okay, don't.
Okay.
Friday the 20th.
And then what time or days are we speaking? When do we have those 5 minutes?
Good point. I'll make sure that you don't speak on I was going to have 1 per day.
Okay.
Okay. Or I could have you all together if you want to be. And that would probably be Friday. Why don't we do that? Why don't we put you all together on Friday?
Okay.
Okay. Now, Friday is when I'm going to do my sale. So you're going to be on the panel on Friday. So that might not work out for all of you to speak that day. Why don't we go back to my original plan and put 1 per day?
I would like to be, and I'm sorry, because I've got so much going on. We're moving that weekend.
Oh,
so yeah, of all things, it's all converging. It's all good. Arby, I'm moving to Florida. Okay. So this is very much in alignment with what I'm doing. So I'm thrilled how it's coming together. But what I mean is I got to watch my time, and I apologize. So, but I'm just putting it all out there.
okay. Well, are you physically packing and moving, or are you?
Oh God, yeah. We got a moving truck and all that. Yeah.
You got a moving truck and you're moving on that weekend.
Moving that Sunday, the 25th.
Okay.
But I'm working now. I'm getting it all planned.
Okay, you're a planner. Well, okay.
I'll be ready by then. Yeah, I'm not terribly worried about it.
You do the registration, and then we don't have to worry about you doing the other.
I would love that. That'd be perfect.
Okay, I'll get back to you exactly what time that registration is.
And then I'd be happy to be on the panel too. And then you just tell me when to speak.
Okay. We'll make that not on the 22nd, that's for sure. Okay, well, I'll get back to you on that. Okay. Now who wants to do the other 2 jobs?
I can do a meet and greet. Now you know what my
We
husband's
have the
situation.
meet and greet already. I'm sorry. It's either
Oh,
poking in,
I can
or
poke in.
doing the help desk. Do you have two? Who has two computers? Do you have two
I
computers?
have 2 screens.
Okay, why don't you do the help desk? And that's
Okay.
kind of like a meet and greet because and again, you just sit there. It's just when people pop in. You might get one per day.
Mm-hmm.
That's how, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. So does that prevent me from seeing any of the other stuff?
No,
Any? Oh,
because you
okay.
have two screens. So you're going to be in one room in one computer. And,
Uh-huh.
oh, not two screens. You need two computers. So you need a laptop and your regular
Oh,
computer. Do you have that? Do you have a laptop?
I do have a laptop and I do have a computer. I have screens.
Forget the screen. I meant two computers. Sorry. So
Yeah, sometime my laptop. Yeah, I can make it work.
and we
You
don't
know,
have to decide right now today. If you want to test it out and get back to me, that's fine. No
Yeah.
pressure. I want this to be all, volunteer. I just hate to put something extra on CJ. And again, you'll learn a lot. You would be perfect on the help desk because then if anybody asks questions about the mastermind or anything too,
Sure. I
you
don't,
can answer those.
yeah, I just got to make sure my laptop. My
Make
office
sure.
down here is like in a dungeon, so sometimes the reception on my laptop. It'll be okay. Okay, my husband says this.
Awesome. Thank you. Awesome.
Okay.
Great. And, feel free to test it. And if you want to test it with me, early on, and go into both Zooms, we can do that. We don't want to
Right.
wait till the very last minute. We'll have a tech check and we're going to have a test on all of your 5 minute, not a test, but a rehearsal for all your 5 minutes. So we can do it then. Okay. And it'll be a tech for Mary also for the meet and greet. Okay, so then Alice, you're okay with
Poppins, yes.
propping and saying, get back into the room.
Okay. I'll do it a little nicer, but
Spoken.
yeah, Poppins. I'm good. I can fit in Poppin.
Okay, pop-ins. Okay, that's good. Okay, so Alice will do the pop-ins. And again, it's just, when we start up again after lunch and after the breaks. All right, great, ladies. Thank you. Okay, so that is it. That is all I had for us today. Are there any, we just have to schedule when you want to practice the 5 minutes and do that. So we'll do that before we go. But are there any, and the last thing is I want to make sure that you can invite anybody you want. So Tanya, your beautiful husband is invited for free as a VIP. So let me give you that code. And like I say, you can invite as many people as you want.
Oh, okay.
This will be the last virtual event that I ever do for $1 million. Might be the last $1 million too.
Wow.
Excited. I'll probably do another event. But again, my yearning right now is to travel. And I really want to travel.
Where do you want to go? Have you decided?
Go to Ireland.
Oh my God, my cousin's going to Ireland in a couple of months.
Ooh, I want to.
So I'll let you know, because we were like, Ireland, why did you pick Ireland? And she gave us all these reasons why she picked
Oh,
Ireland.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Okay,
have friends who've
Ireland.
been there. Yeah. Beautiful.
I have not been, but I just figure, you know what? It's something, and hopefully you ladies will never have to experience, but when, someone in your life dies, the importance of what's in your life changes. And you see how short life is. And it's like, God, there's so much, there's people there's places I gotta go, people I gotta see. So I'm going to Tanzania in June 2023. I'm excited about that. But I had a friend of mine that said, hey, do you want to go on a trip around the world for 6 months? Right. I mean, it's
Whoa.
$100,000. But I'm like, if I took off for 6 months, I wouldn't have a business when I got back and I wouldn't have a dog, right? I
Right.
can't do that. But it just got me thinking, I could do 10, 14 days tops right now.
Yeah.
And then it also made me think, and this is a big change, because I've had dogs all my life, never been without a dog, but maybe 3 weeks. And after my big Zeus goes, I think I'll be waiting on getting a dog and just traveling. Because if I was gone for, let's say, even a month, I mean, his babysitting would cost me over $3,000.
Or maybe
Exactly.
you can,
To take
maybe you
care
can
of-
take him with you. Well,
Well,
they have the accommodations too.
he's a little big to take with me. You know, big boxer.
They-
I don't wanna get one of those purse dogs, and I'm not sure I want that either. But anyway, I'm just saying things have changed,
Mhm.
you know,
Mhm.
now that I've kind of come through a little bit of the grief.
Yeah.
It's been 10 months now, so you know, now I'm you know, figuring out what's what. I've been going through his things and getting rid of, you know, his furniture and things. So things are like, okay, now this is a new direction,
Period.
new life. So that's what's going on personally, and why I'm like, you know, changing it up a bit. Okay, so let me go. Where was I going to go? That's it.
VIP code, the VIP code.
Oh yeah, the VIP code. So let me. That's the other thing. You forget things in mid-sentence. Okay, so I just want to test it, make sure it works for all of
like
you
it.
before I give it to you. Okay. Okay, let me apply. Okay, perfect. It worked. Because someone said it didn't work and they got charged. Well, they probably didn't apply. So let me put it in the chat. Okay, so the you know, the regular site, and like I say, you can invite as many people as you want, encourage them to come and see you.
Mhm.
Don't tell them what day you're on. We really want them to come all
Right.
days so they get the full effect. As you
Mhm.
last year, it's a building routine. You know, you can't just pop in.
No.
Yeah.
Now, the VIP code is for all of our guests or one or
Yeah.
two of our guests?
No, just as
Oh.
many as you want, because
Oh, okay.
virtual, I've got room. Now they're all going to get a little packet. Show. Okay. Let me get one. Okay. So I'm going to mail these out. I've already put them together. But remember that you're going to get a packet like this, right?
Mhm.
The VIPs get this. The door knocker. Remember you got this? Shh.
Right.
I'm making millions, and then some fun things from some of the sponsors. So
Mhm.
I will be mailing those. So you know, I do need their addresses. Now, of course, if they're out of country, I can't mail these. This is
Right.
in state, but it doesn't matter what state, because it's you know, little fun packet like that. A lot of people put all kinds of stuff in.
This one, sign in wherever you
on
want to
big.
go.
What
For the
did,
time being,
What did you?
it's mine.
Oh,
no, I wanted to hear what he said. All right. Okay. He's got that deep voice. I love it. Okay. So VIP, I just tested. It has to be all in caps, and you want to go free, and it's for VIP. Don't have them register for general, or they're going to get charged. Have them register for VIP. They get this, and then they get to go and see Elvis. Remember, we're having Elvis night, which is on, sorry, Mary, but it's on the first night, which is Thursday.
All right, but I'll invite other people and
Yeah,
encourage them.
yeah. Yeah,
Harvey, do you happen to have the last millionaire, $1 million speaker retreat? You know, I know you recorded. Do you happen to have that?
I do. I believe it's all on YouTube. Do you need
Oh,
that for
on
some?
YouTube. No, I just wanted to listen. I just wanted to listen to the 5-minute speeches. Just kind of want to review and listen to
Okay.
some of the people just to
I
get
would
an
like to
idea.
too. I mean, they were so good. They
They
were
were
so
really good.
outstanding.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad if they're on YouTube, that's great.
Yeah, well, it's on YouTube, but they are blocked out. I have to send you the links because
Okay,
Oh, okay.
please do.
they're only, it's not open to the public. It's only for people that, of course, are VIPs and paid. Yeah.
Right.
Okay,
Okay,
perfect.
so let me
Yeah.
make a note. I'll send that. Okay, and then I'm also gonna send you the formula.
Okay,
All right, and then all we need to do now, and then I'll send you the new agenda because I have to redo this. But all I
Okay.
need from you is when do you want to meet to
yeah, practice.
to rehearse and get coaching for your 5 minute. Let me go to my calendar.
Mhm.
Because it's right around the corner. I mean, we have to do this in the beginning part of September.
Mhm, mhm.
And again, invite your friends today. Don't hesitate. Don't wait.
Right.
Let them get it on their calendar. It's only 5 weeks away.
Mhm.
One thing with virtual events I learned is most people sign up in the last month.
Mm.
That's why I've waited till about 6 weeks in. Now this is the time people will actively sign up. 3 months ago, they're not
Okay,
sign up for a virtual event,
okay.
right? So they might for a live event, yes, a live event, they sign up 3 months early because they pay for it. They have to get lodging, they have to get airline tickets and all that. On this, no.
Mm.
So do it now. This is the right timing. Okay, so I've got my calendar up. I'm thinking sometime the very first part of September. What do you ladies think?
I'm flexible. I am flexible. I don't have, so whatever you guys decide.
Already, if we could, I'm very flexible, but I'm going through with my husband, so we don't know. We're really up in the air. Ladies, my husband was diagnosed with cancer of the spine
I forgot about that.
a week ago, and so
Oh,
we're just trying to, the day. So everything is kind of up in the air. But I
yeah.
know one thing, at 8 o'clock in the morning, I know I never have anything because you don't go to the doctors at 8 o'clock in the morning. So
Tanya, what's
any
your husband's name so I can put him on my,
James.
Mhm.
okay,
So
okay.
it's hard to pick a time because if I pick a time and we need to go to the hospital, we need to do
Yeah,
something. But I know
yeah.
8 o'clock in the morning is always probably a good time.
Well, that works. I mean, these ladies are from, different time zones anyway. So let's see, what if okay, I can't do that day.
So Alice, I'm going to be calling you for some good recipes. You've been on my mind. I was going to be in DC this week, and we were going to try it. I was going to try to surprise you and call you and see if you were available, but we had to cancel our reservation for this week.
Well, I'll make sure and send you some healing prayers, energy.
Yeah.
I think you'll be okay.
Okay. So what about I have either Monday, the 8th at 8 o'clock or the 14th of September. And that's
8
8.
in the morning?
Yeah, that's 8 Pacific. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11 your time, Alice and Mary.
Well, I'm still Pacific, so it'd be
Oh.
8 for me, and that's absolutely fine.
Okay.
Either day is fine with me.
Okay. So Alice, it's up to you. That would be 11-ish. I don't know. And again, we could probably make it 9, right? Tanya,
Yeah, and I'm sure that if wherever I am, I could get on the computer.
No, I have busy morning. 1 o'clock.
Okay.
What day is that? That's the 8th?
And 9 is fine. 9 may be fine.
What about the evening though, Tanya? You don't.
Oh, right, exactly. Yeah, we're
because
not
Alice
yeah.
is better in the evening, like 8 o'clock her time. She's,
like
Right.
5 o'clock our time or 6 o'clock. Yeah, evening would
Yeah.
probably even be better because I know nothing's going on in the evening like that. And I would say the 8th versus the 22nd because we might need, well, I know I might need a little bit
okay, you
more
might
practice.
need more time. Okay, so let's.
Yeah,
Okay, I can't do in the evening. I could do the evening of the 7th.
What day is that on?
That's a
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
That's perfect.
Okay. So
okay.
what time?
Okay,
4 or 5?
Let's say 5 would be
5
probably,
Pacific. Okay, is better for you. And if anything happens, Tanya, we'll make a special trip for you. So don't worry about
Mhm.
that. Okay, so I'm gonna say practice 5 minute.
the 9th, you said?
The
the 7th.
The
Wednesday
7th.
the 7th.
Okay, Wednesday, the 7th at
5 to 6.
at 5.
Mhm.
Okay, perfect.
5 to 6. So yeah.
Okay,
do
yeah,
that.
that'd be perfect.
And we'll do our dry run throughs and stuff on that day as well.
Okay,
Sound good?
Now the formula,
I'm gonna send the formula
Oh.
today, and I'm also gonna send the YouTube $1 million, okay? So
okay, that'd be
so
great.
beautiful.
get all that, yeah. And then when I redo this agenda, I'll send that. This is last year's, I didn't realize it. I hadn't done that one.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
that'd be
I
great.
did,
Okay.
I did it on the email that goes out automatically. I just didn't do it on this one. So, okay. Okay, we got it. And I did it on the website, but I didn't do on the PDF.
Mhm.
But I'll take care of that. And I'll give you the other things now before 11, but this will come a little after because I have to
Okay,
work on it a little bit. Okay. All right. I'm so excited. All right. So excited. So again, start inviting your friends and let them come
Mhm.
you and see you on the panel, see you speak. And again, we're going to talk a little bit, also about the book, Tanya. So there's lots and lots of things going on. So, okay.
good.
All right, ladies, thank you for your time this morning. Is there anything you need to say to me before we end?
I feel you, RV, about because when life comes in, like what you did and what we're going through and what stuff comes through,
Yes.
you really do. I had planned on stopping Women Worthy of Wealth the way that I know how to do it this year, but and that might have been a blessing in disguise. But you do look at different things. You're like, okay, I want to travel more. I want to do. You do look at things through a different lens. When reality just kind of slaps you in the face, you really do. Like,
Yeah.
why am I working all these hours? What am I doing? You know.
Mhm.
Right.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
so
Right.
congratulations on that. Hope to join you on some of your trips.
Thank you. I hope to go with you to your beach house.
Yes. Well, you guys are all, it's an apartment. It's not a house. It's an
Okay.
apartment.
It's all for you. Okay.
But it works out just fine.
Yeah.
But yeah. So definitely congratulations to you on that.
Thank
You
you.
should do that for yourself. Yes.
Thank you. All right, ladies. Mwah.
Okay.
I will see you on the 7th.
Okay. On the 7th.
Oh,
At
wait,
5 o'clock.
before we go, congratulate Alice. She got her book out.
Oh,
Yay,
Oh,
look at you. You got your book out?
published. Yeah, it's on Amazon.
oh, that is fantastic.
Would you put the name of it again in the chat?
Tell
Yeah,
what is the name? So we
I'll
can
send you a
all
link.
buy it.
Yeah, send us
Send
a
us
link.
the link, please.
You know we're gonna buy it.
Okay.
Congratulations.
That's
Wow.
huge.
That's really good.
That is very huge.
That
I'll
is
need to
huge.
talk about that in my 5 minutes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Okay. All right, everyone. Mwah.
All right.
I'll see you
Love you
soon.
guys.
Everyone.
All right. Love
Bye-bye.
you guys.
Love you.
Praying for all
Bye-bye.
of you. Okay.
Bye-bye.
Blessings.